Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. My name's Tracy and this is my day, hang on, I lost track. Day 20 of Veda, first time I've forgotten. Well, so hi and welcome. Yeah, kind of out in the garden again. It's lovely and sunny. There is a big old breeze going on though, but it's not too bad on the ground, but it is quite making the fence rattle and the trees rustle, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But it's nice to sit out here anyway. It's much nicer to do it out here than it is indoors. The birds singing and the trees blowing. My umbrella just blew over and it broke my table, so Gary's got a little job to mend that now. It must have been a big gust of wind. I'm glad it didn't happen during my Veda, because it would have crashed the whole thing. So got to keep my eye on the umbrella that's keeping me in a little bit of shade. So what have I been doing this morning? Well, I've been busy. First of all, I've made a little tutorial for these little babies, and they are miniature hearts, and they are pretty good heart shape. That might have been the first one I did, which was my experimental. Let's have a look, find one that's later. Come here, which one? This very snazzy orange. But as you can see, they are like perfect heart shapes if you take that away. You hear that wind? It's amazing, isn't it? But that's what I'm going to dangle them with, so that they are a perfect little heart shape. So I've did the tutorial for this heart. Whoopsie, knocking my drink over. Because what I've made is, I'm making actually a rainbow for the window. So I've got to secure it somehow like this without making it distort, and then I'm going to dangle those hearts off it, and I'm going to make some butterflies to attach to it, and then I'm going to pop it in the window. But I'm going to make a tutorial for it as well, because a lot of people have been sort of having a bit of trouble with their rainbows. So I thought I'd do this as a tutorial. Excuse me. I might make a smaller one in the tutorial, show you how to do the bigger one, but I might do a smaller one for Sophia. I'll give her the big one and have the small one myself. But I think that might be the way to go, just to do the tutorial. See, it's quite long otherwise, and it is easy to adapt. So I'm hoping my bag doesn't blow away now. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a hearts, quite a lot of little hearts, and a rainbow, and I got a parcel through the post, so that's cool. I shall show you what's in that. And I'm going to be doing my booty tutorial as well. I've kind of written down in proper English the mittens that I did, so that's all written down now. I've just had my inhaler, so it makes me cough. Do apologise. I've got a drink with me, which is cool. And I've also brought out a pack of Gary's crisps. These are amazing. These are lovely. They're called Roysters, and they're called bubbled chips, and they're T-bone steak flavour. And he always says to me, he teases me when I have these, because they're his. You know, he has them for work, but he's got a week off, so he doesn't need them all. That's my excuse anyway. So yeah, lovely day, apart from, hope it's not too noisy with the windy sound. But it is actually in the trees more than anywhere else. It's nice and warm out here. It's actually warmer outside than it is inside today. Quite cool. So what else have I done? Oh yeah, I tackled a tree. And I'm not sure I should admit to this. It's my neighbour's tree, and it was starting to obscure my view of the sea. It's not a tree, it's a bush. And so I thought, when they're out, I'm going to go and snip it. Just going to go and cut bits off. And Gary had hidden his gloves. So I saw them go out and I thought, right, I'm going to get it. So I went out there with secateurs and I pruned it. They're not gardeners at all. You might have remembered seeing their garden. And so anyway, hope they don't watch this. Don't think they do. They were Scooby about me. Anyway, that's what I did. I got all scratched up, so that'll teach me, won't it, really? But it had to be done. I don't think they care. If I would have asked it, probably would have said yes. But you know, it's just one of those things. You don't want to ask, do you, and say no, and then it look obvious that you've done it. But I don't think they'll even notice it, because I don't think they just blindly walk past this tree that's going a bit crazy. They might know that it's not cutting them as they go by anymore. But you know, perhaps they'll think I've done them a favour. We'll see. I don't know who that is. I wonder if that's a parcel for me. I'm just going to go check in case it's the fire pit, so hold on a moment. Wasn't anybody. It's just some person who wanted to be noisy with the hooter as they went by, so no fire pit today. Still I get to smell next doors, so that's I would say nice, but it's not. The damn wind of them. Wind blows that way, I'll get my own back. That's better. So I've got a chicken pie for dinner because I made it already once before and I'd frozen half of it, so we're just going to get that out of the way. There's only a small piece each, so that's cool. She'll have that with her. I'm going to do some creamed potatoes and some vegetables with that, so I've got to do that till much later, which gives me plenty of time to work on my tutorials. Got up nice and early. I always feel so good when I get up really early. It's sort of, you know, you don't feel like you've wasted the day or slept it away. Anyway, I got this parcel. It's nothing major, it's only a little one from Lovecrafts. You can't really see very much of the label anymore because I got chlorine wipes and I wiped the whole thing so that I wouldn't you know, be contaminated, but if there was anything to contaminate it. So in this bag somewhere I did bring out a little pair of scissors. So I know what this is because of course I do, I ordered it, but it's not a massive order. It was just that I enjoyed working with this stuff so much that I wished I'd bought more. So I kind of got some. Is there anything else in this parcel before I just the note? Put my drink on it and it hopefully won't blow away. So I just ordered a nice little organza bag. I just ordered some more of this King Cole cotton finesse, and I've got a feeling that it might have been a little bit cheaper ordering it online. I think the colours are slightly different. I'm not sure actually, it may be, maybe not. So I've got one, how many pink did I buy? Got 1, 2, excuse me, I've got 2 pink, 2 blue and 2 mauve. So and then the rest are all white because I wanted to make some more bits and bobs and I didn't have enough of it. So these are 50 gram balls, which is approximately 131 yards or 120 meters, 70% cotton and 77% cotton and 23% silk, and that's why it is absolutely gorgeous and soft and has this lovely sheen to it. So that's I'm not sure if you can see it with the shade, but that's the pink. I was trying to get it in the sun, but I didn't really want to sit in the sun, if you know what I mean, the sun. So that colourway is 2812 soft pink. It's lovely stuff to work with. Soft blue, and that is 2815. Again, exactly the same stuff, you know, same meterages. And the purple is just called, well, Lilac Mist. Probably is more lilac than purple, Trace. And that's number 2823. And I love this. It's kind of a dusky purple. Does look like a purple mist, if you like. And then I got, so if I take my other 2 colours out, there's a blue and a mauve, lilac. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these whites. They're not absolutely bright, these whites. They're kind of almost like a slightly off white, so they're not bright and in your face. but the white one's number is 2810 if anybody's interested, and the colour's called white, just white. But they all came in this nice little organza bag. I do like these bags because when I do whips and stuff now, I'm trying to keep them all together, and so I've been doing that, putting them all in there and putting them all together. And the thing that I was a bit concerned about was that I'm making that sunner top and I might not have enough, and I think I definitely have got enough, but that's enough to make the other one should I want to do it. So that's my little yarn haul. It didn't cost very much, it was just a little cheapy one that I thought I'd see if I could get any more of that. But yeah, it's nice to get something good in the mail. Yeah, so at least that actually arrived really quick from Lovecraft, so I was quite impressed. So that was even though we're on lockdown and everybody's got less staff than usual, and you know, because of people isolating, that wasn't a bad service. So, you know, as a review for them, they did very well there, and it's all nicely packaged. I like the organza bag inside. No little freebies this time, but you know, it was only a small order, so maybe they don't when you've only ordered a little bit. And nicely packaged on the outside too, so it's not a box, you know, but the bags are quite sturdy and they don't damage, especially if they're just coming, you know. I don't know where that's from actually, Lovecrafts. I kind of got the impression it might have come from this country, but probably not. You know, don't know. I'm not sure where they are, but they are kind of quick, so that was good. Not bad at all. So that's all I've got to show you, and I'm not going to eat anything until I've sanitised, because although I did sanitise that, I'm still that paranoid that I might have missed a bit. I don't think I did, but you know. So what else to tell you? Nothing really. I'm just going to be doing, oh yeah, that's another thing. Another thing to watch out for is my crochet hook review, because as you know, I've been using the Clover and Moors for quite some time now, and I've used all of them except the actual massively big one. So I'm going to try and do maybe even if it's a swatch with that, and then I'll have used them all, and going to do the review on that, and then I can get started on my next one. And it's possibly going to be tulip, because I've only got one furl. They're too expensive. I didn't want to buy any more furls, but I keep sort of bidding on a furl on eBay, but I put in an offer and they get rejected. It's like, no. So you never know, one of these days. So yeah, I won't be doing, I've only got one furl. I can do a review on one furl, won't be quite the same. So tulips probably next, because I've got a fair few of those. Yeah, so I'd like to sort of sit out the garden more today, maybe do a bit of crochet in the garden, that'd be nice. But can't hear the door, that's the only thing. And I'm kind of conscious of the fact that the time is ticking away. I don't know where it all went this morning. Well, I was sitting there crocheting. I hadn't done any for 2 days, which I couldn't believe that, really, that I hadn't actually picked up a hook for 2 days. You know, yesterday when I said I didn't do any yesterday, and I suddenly thought, oh, wait a minute, I haven't done any today either. So that was yesterday, and so I woke up thinking, it's about time you did that rainbow that you kept saying you're going to do. And so I've done the heart, I'm going to do the rainbow, and then I'm going to do maybe little butterflies and things to decorate it, and then I might do the hearts in different sizes, because they are quite small, but they're pretty and they keep their shape, which is a good thing. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the notification bell, there is a chance you may get a notification at some point. Nobody seems to be getting them, do they? And don't know why. I don't get many now, I must admit. And when I did my live stream yesterday, a lot of people saying that they looked online and saw it, but they didn't get a notification for it. So I don't know why. There's a lot of things going on with YouTube, and I think it's because, you know, just like every other company out there, they've got less staff, and so they're relying more on their automated bots, and it's just a fence rattling. I don't think it's going to launch itself at me. It just doesn't fit in very well. It's that fire pit, I think, that's making me croaky. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all again tomorrow for the next video. Do watch out for my tutorials, and bye for now. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.